guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. This is going to be a good video, guys. We have two pro players on the channel today. We have Dystrophy and Musky, who you're seeing right now at the top of your screen. Now, both of these pros have something in common. They both managed to get 20 wins on their first try with 3 Musketeers. Two different 3 Musketeer decks. So today, as far as the format goes, we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to watch just their 20-win victories here against Arctic Bebe playing Golem, and then against Royal Giant with Fireball. This is a triple spell Golem deck, by the way, guys, so it's a little bit more difficult for Musky to contend with. And then I'm going to play my favorite of the 2 3 Musketeer decks live for you guys. We'll see how we do. I don't think I'll be getting 20 wins in this video, but, you know, it just goes to show you guys that I do believe, and we said this many times on the channel before, and let's not kid anybody, the 3 Musketeers got a really, really bad nerf. A really bad nerf. And by the way, I think I would have used poison here against that minion horde if I was Arctic Bebe. In hindsight, instead he opts with a Prince in the right lane, but Musky's deck has skeletons instead of Goblin Gang. That's going to really help him out using as kind of a ground distraction, and also just keeping that cycle going, making the deck a little bit more cost effective. So that really hurt Arctic Bebe early on in this match. But anyway, yeah, guys, I'll play with my favorite deck at the end of the video. But as I was saying, guys, I really think that if you have success with the card, even if it's nerfed really badly, like 3 Musketeers, and I know that's kind of a polarizing card, a lot of you guys are happy with 3 Musketeers being absolutely dead in the game. A lot of you guys are 3 Musketeer haters in my comments. I don't like it, because I like 3 Musketeers, personally. But of course, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and there was no doubt that they were getting really, really, really strong in the meta. We'll see if they bring them back down to 9 elixir. But hey, I hope this video, you know, proves to some of you guys, beyond the 20-win challenge, which is probably done by the time most of you are watching this video, depending on, I haven't decided the order I'm going to upload the next few videos. But it's really to prove that you can still have success with a 3 Musketeer deck. And no, I don't think you have to be a pro player to have success with the deck. Is it as good as it was? No. But if you're comfortable with it, and if you were one of those people, one of you poor people who I have a lot of sympathy for, who invested your hard-earned gold and elixir elixir? What am I talking? Clash of Clans? Your hard-earned gold and your time into leveling up 3 Musketeers, I would say you can still have success with it. Hopefully some of you do still have success with it, but I know, again, in hindsight here, I think there was maybe a little bit of over-defense by Arctic Bebe. You know, Hunter ends up going in front of the Golem, as does the Bar Barrel, so those 2 Musketeers just take care of everything there. And, you know, Musky just uses a miner to finish off that right tower, and it was really, even though it was a 20-win match against a really good player, it was still a rather decisive victory here. You know, I don't think people build their decks anticipating going against 3 Musketeers, and that is one of the advantages you can have as a 3 Musketeer player right now. It just, people see 3 Musketeers and they're like, wow, this should be really easy, but it's not always easy. You can beat really good players using 3 Muskies. Let's go ahead and watch the Dystrophy deck, which, again, guys, I'll be playing the Dystrophy version because I think it's a little bit easier, honestly. So let's watch the 20-win from Dystrophy against Royal Giant here. And, again, is Royal Giant with the E-Drag, NATO, and Fireball. So it's definitely a difficult matchup considering our win condition is 3 Musketeers, but the reason I like Dystrophy's deck is, again, 4 Fireball bait cards. 3 Muskies, Barbarians, Elixir Pump, and Royal Hogs as a second win condition instead of the Battle Ram. So he starts out aggressive here with the Royal Hogs, boom, right down the right lane. Obviously, in single elixir time with this deck, you want to be pumping up as much as possible, trying to establish that elixir advantage so you can really just split, and have a steady onslaught of troops coming at your opponent when you get to double elixir time. And it's just really difficult to stop this deck in double elixir time, especially if your opponent's running like Inferno Tower. It's not going to do anything against this deck. Most of the time, I find myself splitting Barbarians, because I started out a few matches before the video just to kind of get a feel for this deck. And, you know, interesting decision by Dark Angel not fireballing the pump there. Instead, he went in with the Royal Giant, maybe in hindsight a bit of a greedy play, and Dystrophy's gonna let him know about it. Warning, BM alert. Dystrophy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Be kind to other players. But nah, seriously, he uses his NATO there, and now NATO's out of cycle, Fireball's in cycle here, and now he's able to pump up again and then play his first 3 Musketeers. So things are not looking good here for Dark Angel again, who's a really good player. But that's the thing, like I told you guys, even though he has a pretty good matchup here, Dark Angel that is, you know, you just don't anticipate going against these decks. Nobody really plays 3 Musketeers anymore, and when a card's use rate falls that low, you can actually have kind of a weird advantage, kind of like Giant Skeleton or any other off-meta card. You can have a weird advantage by playing it because people aren't necessarily well-versed in how to counter 3 Musketeers anymore because they might have switched to a new deck since 3 Musketeers were nerfed. And here we go, 2 Musketeers on the left side, along with the Bandit, along with the Barbarian. There goes the dancing mini P.E.K.K.A, and that's pretty much going to be good game just like that. The Barbarians are back in hand, Fireball's back in hand for the opponent, but Fireball comes down a little bit late there, 1666 remaining on the right tower, guys, and that is not going to be enough with only 35 seconds here left. All Dystrophy has to do is defend, and that's why I really like this deck, even if you have a difficult matchup. And I'm not saying it's a meta deck or it's the best deck out there, don't get me wrong. I just really wanted to share a deck with you guys that isn't meta right now, but you still can have success with. So let's go ahead and jump into the arena ourselves and give this deck a try. Alright guys, so I'm only at 3 wins right now inside the challenge. What else is new here? So what I want to do is 1 challenge match and then 1 ladder match. We'll see, I don't know, we'll see if we face like a good player or a bad player. Hopefully a bad player. I don't know, Ryan. Good luck, man. We'll see what you got. We'll see what you got. I'm playing the Dirty 3 Musketeers, or the Dead 3 Musketeers, so hopefully we can catch them in that surprise factor, even though, let's face it, this deck does have difficult matchups, right? Like Mega Knight, I mean, if you go against like a Mega Knight Bomb Tower deck or something like that, then good luck, right? And that's where you just have to keep stacking pumps and kind of waiting for them to make a mistake. So he uses his zap, so we're going to go in with the bats as well. He has Skarmy, and he has to use his bar barrel, so all of his spells are out of hand, but more importantly, we actually have our elixir collector, all his small spells. So he has 2 small spells. Does he have a big spell as well? If he has minor, then oh my god. Okay, that's fine by me, man. So he goes to the Golem at the bridge. Like, talk about an aggressive play. And I think we're just going to go ahead and bar barrel. No, we won't even take the death damage. That's beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and just help out here. We have a full pump, so we can afford to just err on the side of caution when it comes to defensive strategy. And I'm actually going to go ahead and play the bats here just to maybe get a zap out of his hand. That way I can pump up again, because I have pump back in hand. So that's exactly what we wanted him to do there. Now we have 2 pump advantage. Now things get much easier for us. He goes with a split archers in the back. We're going to split barbarians in the back. Goes with this bar barrel cycle. And let's try to make a big push here, guys. I'm going to go in with the Musketeers. And gonna go with a bar barrel over here in the right. Try to get a little push, a little 2-way push going on over here. Things didn't really work out, but I'm gonna split Royal Hogs. Still get those Royal Hogs in front of that left Musketeer, which would be great. Get Zap in hand, so I don't know. I think we're gonna take a lot of damage off of his towers here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and be happy to pump up again. He has Zap, right? Where's his Zap, man? A little bit delay on that pump, needlessly. Which really sucks to have that big of a delay on your pump because, I mean, think about it, right, guys? Think about it. You do this over here, do this over here, do these over here. He might end up taking my my tower here. No, I don't think he's going to. Get a lot of damage though. That death damage is no joke, man, no joke. So now we have. I'm gonna predict the Skarmy maybe. Ah, he doesn't Skarmy. We're going to go ahead and snowball, though. That should take tower. Now we get the Skarmy. That's good. And there we go. Tower down. And good game. Let's go ahead and give one more match. And I feel like everybody's, like, decent at this point. I don't know. The challenge is, like, so tough at this point, at least in my opinion here, coming up to the last day. Let's just keep it going here. Might as well just do a few challenge matches. I hope that's cool with you guys. I'll do ladder in my next video or something. But... All right, here we go against Sean Ronan. Sean Ronan from the Renegades. Shout out. Alright, so he predicts log. I would never advise you guys, even though he does make contact, which is good for him, but he used a lot of elixir there, so we're just going to go ahead and pump up, and that's cool. And he gets, well, charge in, but no hits with the actual battle ram. So now, 30 seconds in, we have a pump down again, and it's the name of the game, you know, just build up that pump advantage. And just keep kind of... I'm actually going to split Royal Hogs here at the top. Kind of want to see what he's playing. Gonna hover a giant snowball just in case. And this way, the good thing about splitting the Hogs like that is that I can actually defend pretty easily with my Barbarians, right? And we get a lot of damage onto his other tower, which is all good. He gets one swing, but that's fine. He has Battle Ram back in hand, and we saw how aggressive he can be with it, so we're going to be ready with a Bandit again and the Bats. He actually goes in with the Executioner. Executioner is a pain for this deck, obviously. We're going to go ahead and place a high Barbarians right on top of kind of like everything. It's going to be a little sloppy, but we're going to get the job done. Don't need to commit any more elixir to that push. And I think he has, does he have Executioner back in hand? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Oh, he has Skarmy too. Skarmy's going around, man. Skarmy's viable. It's been viable for a while now, on ladder especially, but alright. Be ready for the Battle Ram again. And looks like he's not going to attack this time. I haven't seen a big spell out of this dude, so I'm going to split my Musketeers. He might just have XC NATO. I don't know, let's see. Just want to, the most imperative thing here, obviously, is keeping the Musketeers alive for as long as possible. I'm even going to place Barbarians in front, just to, again, to tank for the Musketeer. Meanwhile, we do get that left tower down. And it looks like that's going to be GG. Just kind of stack up troops over here. Keep going on the offensive with the pigs. Predict something, some sort of a swarm there. Minions. And 18 seconds left. It looks like that's going to be another victory here, guys. And, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm beating 21 players. No offense to the guys that I faced. Maybe they are 21 players. I don't know. But you can have success with it if you're very patient, you know? Let's go ahead and do one more. See how we do. It wouldn't be my #1 go-to deck, but it's just saying, like, the main reason of this video is A, to show something a little bit different, like I told you guys earlier, and B, you know, to kind of give some of you guys faith that, listen, like I said, again, I'm repeating myself, but if you did invest in upgrading those cards, you can still have some success with them, you know, until they buff them back up again. So good luck, give them the thumbs up, and here we go. Oh, look at you, playing my win condition. Nice bandit charge there, Ash, aka failure. I'm gonna go ahead and split Royal Hogs of my own, only because I want to get pumped back in my hand and see what he has, of course. That's nice too. He has bats as well. He has tombstone as well. He does actually. I do a little bit of damage to his left tower here with the bats. That's cool, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and use this over here and this over here. Go left. Go. Bandit. Nice, Bandit. Nice, Bandit. That was a close call there. And now I'm going to be forced to use my Barbarians. Hate to use Barbarians against Rascals, but it is a 5-for-5 trade, and he's going to have to respond to my Barbarians still. He does so with a log. He's going to need more than that, though. He has Royal Hogs back in hand. So, let's see. Can we take this tomb? If we can take the Tombstone down, what great value there. Out of my... And it's tempting. It's as tempting as it is to go in with Royal Hogs knowing he doesn't have Tombstone in cycle. I'm going to try to do the safe play and bait out his poison and just kind of reload with the elixir pump. Now I can play my 3 Muskies. It's going to look like I'm leaking elixir to the opponent, but that's just the inherent elixir leakage of the 3 Musketeers now, which sucks. So I went to the left. Probably should have went on the other side there, but I'm going to split my Royal Hogs either way. And I'm going to have the snowball ready for the bats when, okay, snowball didn't really work out, but we're going to get a little bit of damage at least, and we keep him from going on this super offensive as well. And I think elixir's probably pretty close to even here. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's just gonna go in. Gonna get some damage on my tower, no doubt. But, oh, look at that tombstone. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I'm just gonna... Oh my god, he used this... Oh boy. Okay, so... We're gonna go... I wasn't going to do 3 Musketeers there, but I'm going to now. Gonna do this to pull that Royal Ghost. Get over there, Royal Ghost. Get over there. Get off my Muskies. Okay, he doesn't have poison in hand, so we're just gonna go aggressive in the right here. His magic archer is really helping him out here, huh? Okay, this might be good game. This might be good game here. Snowball down. Pigs get to the tower. And there it is. Okay, cool. So we got, you know what? Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. I know I'm dying to lose here. I know I'm gonna lose soon with this deck. It's pretty crazy. But here we go. Let's go on. Let's keep going, guys. Keep going. Maybe this will be my 20-win deck. Okay, it's not really going to be. Okay, good luck, Blitz. CRO Legendi. Uh-oh. Okay. I see CR and I think CRL. He has Wizard, which is bad actually for this deck because Wizard kills everything. And he has Tombstone, which is bad for this deck because Tombstone kills everything. I'm just gonna split, oh boy. Kind of a precarious situation here. I need to cycle the Snowball to get to my Bar Barrel to get onto the Wizard before he gets onto my tower. And he has Valkyrie too, which is not a nice matchup. Valkyrie, Wizard, a couple spells, and hopefully he has nothing for this. Otherwise, we're kind of screwed. Okay, good. Bats did their work, and he's not going to really get much damage. So now it's a perfect time to pump up. Especially since he just wasted his Tombstone, kind of. I can evade that Tombstone too if I play Royal Hogs in the left, but I'm not going to do so. Now I'm going to do so. We just baited out his Fireball, and his Tombstone is misplaced. So all he has is really his Log here. I'm going to kind of hover my Snowball, but not going to use it. So we strike for a little bit of damage in single elixir time. I'll take it. Nice use of Barbarians here. He will get one Hog hit because I was a little bit late with him, but he didn't have like Wizard in the back or anything like that. Now he can kind of counterattack with Wizard, but I'm going to try to wait till he uses Wizard and then go in the left here. A little small push. He has like Valkyrie in hand. I don't know what else he has for that push, so that's good. I'll play Bandit a little bit, learning from last time a little bit more. No. Okay, not learning from last time apparently. Way to go, Ash. Way to go, dude. Perfect time for the Goblin Fire emote. So he's dying a Hog here in the right, so we're just going to kind of pump and hover the Barbarians here. Go ahead and Hog, man. Okay, this is good. No Fireball in hand. One hit, that's fine. Gonna split Hogs. Gonna go Bandit and left. Gonna predict a skeleton. Okay, he used the Tombstone on the left. We predict, we hit. We knew he was going to drop something on us there in the other lane, and it ended up being the... Wow, OP there, Ash. OP Snowball. Don't make my mistakes. Don't be a noob, guys. But it's okay. We somehow managed to still win against, honestly, kind of a challenging matchup, you know? Fireball and all that other junk, but... You know, you're able to kind of just bait. I mean, it is a bait deck, right? Sometimes, inevitably, when you share a deck like this, people are like, dude, but Mega Knight could wreck that, or Valkyrie could wreck that, or Fireball could wreck that. Give him a good game. But ultimately, it's just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, one card could wreck this deck. 2 cards could wreck this deck. But you still have enough bait in it where you should be able to keep baiting out those cards, being patient, and then overwhelm them when you have the elixir advantage. So guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of format, a little bit different. I got to play a little bit, have fun with you guys. And again, check out statsroyale.com for all these decks featured in the win rates and the player stats and profiles of Musky and Dystrophy. Make sure you check out their player stats and information and their social media all in the description below, along with both of these deck links. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.